Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Capricorn, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, so your person is showing up as Temperance energy, Sagittarius. They're viewing you as the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And their future actions towards you are the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we see the Queen of Wands. So it looks like you're dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody who I feel is very sexy, very attractive, very successful. And I do kind of feel like this is somebody who's kind of used to getting what they want. Now, Temperance energy in reverse tells me this person maybe a little bit, I'm getting a little bit emotionally dysregulated. I do feel like with this particular Queen of Wands, this is somebody who maybe has a penchant for drama, someone who may use unhealthy coping mechanisms, when they're feeling dysregulated. So that could be anything from creating drama to, drinking, whatever it might be. But I do think that they're very restless here. They're restless to, to work things out. But I think that it's like this person wants you to come towards them, or they want you to do the emotional labor, or they want you to do the repair here. All right, and we see the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, this is somebody who has a lot to offer, and I do think they get a lot of attention because of that. I also feel like they're looking for stability and security, but I also think because they're like sexy, they're attractive, and they're successful, they're kind of used to getting away with a lot, is the energy I'm picking up on. And we see the Four of Swords here. Yeah. And, that may make them sometimes a little bit lazy in relationships. Like they expect you to do all of the work. I'm getting somebody here who, I don't know if they're, an only child, or this person is somebody who's just used to getting what they want. And when they don't, they kind of throw adult tantrums. But they're also expecting you or everybody else to do a bit more of the emotional labor, because I think this person thinks they're all that, right? They're viewing you as the Page of Pentacles, so they see you as very sweet and grounded and very service-oriented. So I'd be careful, because, this person may feel like, they can get a lot from you because of your nature, all right? And I personally wouldn't underestimate a Capricorn. Okay, but with the Queen of Swords, they see you as somebody who's loyal. They see you as somebody who's very well put together. They see you as somebody who's extremely honest. So this person recognizes you as a good person. They see you as a good communicator. Okay, and the Four of Cups. Now, this person might be a little bit worried here because you might be taking some of your emotions out of it. If you're starting to realize or feel like, this person's a little bit entitled, or this person is, has this penchant for drama, and I don't know if I want to deal with that, or this person overstepped with me, or I felt like this person was taking advantage of me. I like them, I'm interested in them, and I show my love by being supportive and giving. So with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I do kind of feel like your person is a little bit on the fence about reaching out, because I feel they want you to come towards them. And we see the Emperor energy. They're very boundary oriented. I do think also this person may have, it's possible for some of you they have options in love, and they're kind of on the fence here, and the Three of Pentacles, but they do want to work things out. This person may step up if they start to realize that you're not taking action. Because I do think this person sees your worth and your value, but I feel they really kind of need to amend their approach here. And how my Capricorns are feeling, the Eight of Cups in reverse. I do think you're feeling a bit emotionally drained. I think you're looking at the good, you're looking at the bad, but I don't think you've fully moved on from this, or you're ready to completely let this connection go. But I do think you're kind of looking at some red flags or some things that may have rubbed you the wrong way. All right, now your person, the Magician in the Mirror, again, this is somebody who probably checks all of your boxes. And I do think your person is trying to find balance. They're trying to emotionally regulate, but I also think they're actively trying to manifest you. And we see the Healer of Ages. So I can see this person absolutely wants to heal or repair this connection, but I kind of feel like they're waiting for you to do that work. All right, and we see the path, the Temple path. So I do kind of think your person isn't quite seeing the path forward. And again, because I don't think you're towing the line, I don't think you're acting like everybody else. All right, and now I think they're a little bit unsure about whether or not they're going to have victory and success here. Because like I said, it seems like that things tend to come easy for this person, or they're used to having victory and success. And now it's like with you, they've got to put in a little bit more work, because I think they've showed you a side of them that maybe, I don't know, it isn't something that you love. All right, so what we need to know about this person too soon. You get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. Okay, so this person, may tend to rush or move quickly. And incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. I could see this about this person, because I do think they're used to getting a lot of attention, because they're good looking, because they have a lot to offer. They have that je ne sais quoi, where I do feel like sometimes people really, fall into step, fall into line around this person. And you may have in the beginning been quite taken by this person, wanting to give to them, but I do think you're pumping the brakes here for sure. All right, so let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to you? Runner, I don't want to run anymore. Yeah, but I do see this person being somebody who pulls back, maybe throws an adult tantrum, and then they expect you to come in and chase, okay? And I need more time to think. So I definitely, be careful, because I do see this being an emotional tactic, a manipulative emotional tactic, going quiet, cutting you off, blocking you, disappearing, because they're trying to pull you in. They want you to make the next move. And I think it's coming from a place of insecurity, and they're used to getting attention. They're used to getting their way. All right, so we see renew and adventure, a return of passions and play. Community is healing. Laughter, travel, and new things can respark your love life. So, it's possible, I do see this being like a very fun and exciting connection, but community is healing. So, it may be about spending less time one-on-one with this person and more observing them, how they're around your friends and your family. But it could also just be, for you, Capricorn, if this has been stressful, if this has been dysregulating for you, because I do get a sense of drama from this person. Spending time with the people you love, doing the things that you love may bring you something new that's much more in alignment with you. But again, there could also be a new beginning and renewal with this person if you've decided that they are going to step up and work things out. All right, and we see twin flames here, so this may be a very strong connection, whether it's a twin flame connection or not. Regardless of the label we're going to give it, it needs to be a connection that's balancing and safe for you, just as much as it is for this person. Now, also with the twin flame dynamic here, Capricorn, I want you to be careful, because oftentimes we can make excuses for that runner-chaser dynamic, which isn't a particularly healthy dynamic to be repeating itself. Yes, sometimes couples break up. Yes, sometimes one person pulls back and the other one moves forward. That's normal. That can be indicative of a symbiotic relationship as well. But you want to be careful of it being an unhealthy pattern that creates a trauma bond. And right now you need to look out for you, All right, so let's see what this person's very next actions are towards you. We see the Lovers card, so making a decision, wanting to bring this connection into union, and taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, doing something different here. So, you might be actually forcing this person's hand. All right, so let's go ahead. So this person may step up and surprise you. So let's go ahead and see what your advice is from Spirit. All right, pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. And that's what this is all about, making the right decision for you, okay? And we have reach out and we have walk away. So it is going to be different for each and every one of my Capricorns out there. So please let me know how you're feeling, what you're planning on doing here with this person or this situation, or how this reading is resonating with you. Because some of you, it may be time to walk away. But remember, you have agency and you will know what's best for you here. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Sagittarius. I hope I haven't called you Sagittarius in this reading. I am looking at this Sagittarius Temperance energy, so some of you may be Sagittarius Capricorn cusps, or maybe you have Sagittarius in your reading, but no, this is absolutely the Capricorn reading. All right, so sending you love and light. Take care.